All right, serious and silliness bodybuilding. The Flex Pro in Italy is out. It's done. And Beirut Tabani is your winner. He punches his ticket. He punches his ticket to the Olympia. Hopefully, he could make it there on a visa. And what's funny is that Nathan comes in second. And even if he won, we know he wouldn't be able to make it anyway. Hey, but that's neither here nor there. It was a very close very close contest. I mean, Beirut Tabani won, but Nathan looked good. Nathan looked really good. But Beirut Tabani is just too sharp. I mean, he is really, I don't know how old the guy is, but I think in another year, I think he's going to be at the elite level of these bodybuilders. I think he's got great flow, great shape. He comes in chiseled. He obviously has the work ethic. He has the size. His legs are getting better. His legs are separated. His back looks good. I mean, when we look at the pics, you'll see for yourself. So third was Amerijak. I can't pronounce his name, but whatever. All these European names. But he looked great, of course, because he comes in dialed in. He comes in chiseled. Fourth is Anthony Gel. Don't know who he is. Fifth is Justin Muzal. Don't know who he is. But why don't we just go and look at the picks? Here we go. You guys know I love Ferdinando. So here he is. He wins. He's going to the Olympia. I don't know how much was that. 15 grand they gave him? Or was that 15 euros? I don't know how it works. Whatever. Used to be lira. When I was a kid, the Italian money was lire. Anyway, okay, so he looked phenomenal. Just at this pose, he looked great. That most muscle looks phenomenal. I mean, obviously, he was very happy. He won. He just looked great. That's William Bonac next to him. I mean, is that Maz? Is that Maz Ali? Who is that? Holy shit, I think so. I might be wrong, but I don't know who that is. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. Guy looked great. Guy looked phenomenal. Just absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Now, let's look at the two of them. Okay. Nathan had a little bit more size. His legs were a little bigger. Nathan came in dialed in. He looked good. He really did. But Beirut is he's just on point. I mean, in this shot, it's pretty even, but Beirut, he has those deep cuts in his chest and the deep cuts in his abs. And to me, he takes this shot, right? He takes it. It's even though it's close. This is a close one too. Again, I give it to Beirut because he has such a fantastic V taper. And what's funny is Nathan has this kind of like long torso, but he has these huge biceps. It throws his flow off a little bit, but for the most part, that's a good shot for Nathan. But Beirut, and you can see what I mean by the legs. I mean, Nathan's legs are a little bit bigger, but his legs are not bad. They've gotten better, and they're dialed in. They're separated. And I mean, look how small his waist is. And he just had a fantastic flow and X-frame. All right, front lat spread. This one, this is pretty dead even. Really is. I mean, these guys came close. These guys were close. This shot, I'm going to give to Beirut Tabani because you could see the striations in his hamstrings and his quad and his glutes from this spot, from this end. Even though you could see that Nathan's quads are thicker, the definition and the muscle fibers you could see running through his hamstrings and glutes in this shot. Doesn't look like in this shot Nathan is completely set, so it might not be a good shot to judge because it looks like he's kind of getting into the side chest. But even though, I mean, Tabani still looked great. Okay, see, here's where Tabani kind of takes it. He takes the rear double by because his back is a little thicker and a little bit more detailed, and he has greater detail in his glutes, and the hamstrings from this side look pretty even. And I'm not taking anything away from Nathan. Nathan looks good in this shot, but when an untrained eye, it looks even. But look at Beirut Tabani's V taper versus Nathan's V taper. See how high the lat insertion is? But his goes kind of all the way down. I mean, so you have to kind of give it to Beirut Tabani in this one. Real lat spread, pretty even, but you could see more definition and in Beirut Tabani's real lat spread. He's just a gifted bodybuilder, man. I mean, what are you gonna say? His calves aren't bad. Both of their calves suck, but you know, it's nobody. It's not a calf contest. For some reason, that's the last muscle judged. Uh, Side tricep. You know, maybe I give this one to Nathan because his shoulders are so big and chest, but still, I mean, it was very close. I mean, this is pretty even too. And this one, I think Beirut Tabani takes because his abs are so has such a deep separation, and he's obviously not setting the shot like Nathan is, because he's not flexing his quads unless he does the double quad thing, which I don't like. I prefer this kind of shot, the one leg. When I used to compete, I used to pose like this. I'm not on Nathan's level, I get it. Uh, but I did that because when you really flex it, you could see the striations. And the double quad thing, you don't really see the striations or the separation. But he might not just be set. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And the most muscular, I love the most muscular on Tabani. I think he looks great in this shot. I love this. I love this. I love this on him. I mean, he could probably get any shot um he could probably get the crab shot fine. He could probably get the one hand on hip fine. He could probably, this. I would love to see the one hand on the hip because he has such great abs, and your hand in front of your abs, kind of hides it. A lot of guys do that hand in front because if you have a thick waist, and he doesn't have a thick waist. He has a very small waist. But let's see. Anything else? Oh, these are okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, this is all Tabani. Oh no, okay. Here's a good shot of Nathan. Nathan looked good, man. He really did look good. He's going to go on. He's going to do another show, and he'll probably win. He'll probably try to get to the U.S., and I hope for his sake he does. But they might not grant him it because the last 2 years he hasn't been able to get here. But you never know. Okay, this I have no idea who that is. Is that? Oh, that's what's his name? The British guy. What the hell is his name? Oh, Christ. Yeah. I didn't realize his. Yeah, I forget his name. What's his name? Hold on. Let me see. Where's my phone? I know it's. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, okay. That's Cuba. Cuba Chilin. I don't know. Cielen. I knew who he was because I used to follow him on. I think he had a YouTube channel, or that I used to follow him on. But anyway, yeah, he was in shape. He's just not big enough, and his legs are obviously not up to par with the other guys. All right, here's Amir. This guy is great. This shot is good, but when he turns around, he's excellent. He comes in, just his back is just dialed in. It's unbelievable. And this is, I don't know who that is. Is that I have no clue. There's a lot of European guys I don't know. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Well, this guy doesn't belong on stage. Jesus, he looks jacked up. I don't know where that guy is. Don't know who that is. Oh, that's what's his name. That's the other guy. Okay, this guy is Samir Trudy. That's who that is. If Tabani can get to the States for the Olympia, he could break the top 10. I'm not even, I think he's that good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think this year he could break the top 10, but it's going to be at the lower end. But I wouldn't be surprised if he comes in 7, 8, 9, 10th like that, and then come back stronger next year. Or like do another show right after the Olympia, like in whatever, and then qualify for next year and take the year off and do the Olympia. That's what I would do because he's with the right guy to put more size on. And he doesn't look like he's going to blow out his frame, blow out his waist or anything like that. He looked phenomenal. Now, Nathan's going to go on. He's going to do another show. He'll probably win because he looks good. Okay. He is a guy that is going to be a dangerous bodybuilder in any lineup you put in 100%, even if he comes in 95%. But he was on in the show. So he's going to do another show. Odds are he's going to win. But then we got to figure out if he's going to be able to come to the States for the Olympia. The last 2 years he hasn't been able to come. He won't tell anybody, but everybody knows it's because he has a record in the UK. But let's see. This is what makes horse races. We'll see what happens. Anyway, Seriously telling this bodybuilding. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Did Tabani get screwed? Any Nathan fans out there? Comment, let me know. Later. Peace.